Hi, I'm Whisper, and let's start by imagining having thousands of talented young people aged 18 to 29 ready to work, but employers don't know where to find them. That's the gap Talent Bridge Africa is solving. Our platform connects African youth aged 18 to 29 with internship, freelance work, entry-level jobs, and mentorships opportunities. But a great mission also needs a great financial plan. Today, I will briefly explain how we plan to launch, generate, and finance this business. For the next slide, we have uh, the budgeting for our startup, and every business starts with investment, and ours requires 10,810 USD to launch. If you look at the detailed budget calculation, you will notice we intentionally keep the startup cost low by building a no-code MVP instead of expensive scale platform. This allows us to test the market first while directing our resources towards operation and marketing, which are essential for attracting both employers and young job seekers. Think of building bridge. You build a strong foundation before inviting people to cross it. So for the next slide, we have how we'll be making money, and the question is, how do we make money for Talent Bridge Africa? Our financial model doesn't depend on just one customer. Instead, it combines three income streams. First one is employer subscription, premium membership for young African, and recruitment success fees whenever a company hires through our platform. When these assumptions are combined in our financial calculation, they produce an estimated monthly revenues of 2,750 USD. This means every successful placement creates a value for employment, the young African, and the business itself. Everyone wins, and yes, our accountant smiles too. That's what I think. So for the next slide, you have the 6-month income projection. Rather than assuming instant success, our projections are based on gradual growth as more employers join and young people subscribe. By the end of the 6 months, we expect to generate 17,050 USD in revenues while keeping expenses under control, resulting in a projected net profit of USD 8,590. These figures demonstrate that business can move towards financial scalability through recurring income instead of just relying on one-time funding. So for the next slide, we have our funding strategy. As we also conclude, our launching this version requires the right funding strategy. Instead of depending on one source, we began by combining my saving as a founder, support from friends and families, potential enterprise grants, and business loan to secure the capital for the launch. So, the next slide we have our goals as we conclude for the next in short, our financial plan demonstrates not only where the money comes from, but also how every dollar invested to create a long-term impact and sustainable growth for our business. So thank you so much for listening to this and watching this.